always the ghost in my own house. From the day I hit my teenage years, my mom couldn't look me in the eye. I had the misfortune of inheriting my maternal grandfather's height, sharp jawline, and dark eyes, the exact same man who had been abusive to my mom before he walked out on her family decades ago. Because of a genetic lottery I had no control over, I was treated like a villain in training. My sister Chloe was the golden child. She looked just like my dad's side of the family. Blonde, petite, and in their eyes, incapable of doing any wrong. If Chloe failed a class, it was because the teacher was unfair. If I got an A, it was met with a suspicious glare as if I had cheated. Chloe got the new car, the paid college tuition, and the benefit of every doubt. I got a mattress on the floor, hand-me-downs, and a swift kick out the door the day I turned 18. My dad handed me a duffel bag, and my mom just stared at me with pure resentment, saying, "You're just like him. It's better if you're gone." So I left. I worked 60-hour weeks, slept in my car for a bit, put myself through trade school, and eventually built a solid, quiet life as an electrician. I blocked their numbers and never looked back. That was 6 years ago. Yesterday, I got a restriction-free call from an unknown number. I answered, and it was my dad. His voice wasn't full of the usual booming authority. He sounded completely broken, old, and desperate. He didn't even ask how I was. He just started crying and blurted out everything. It turns out the golden child wasn't so golden. Over the last few years, Chloe had been systematically draining them. She convinced my parents to put her name on their bank accounts for emergency purposes. They persuaded them to sign over the deed of the family house to her to protect it from taxes, and maxed out every credit card she could get her hands on. Last month, Chloe sold the house out from under them, cleared out their retirement funds, and moved across the country with her boyfriend. She blocked them on everything. They were served an eviction notice from the new owners and are currently staying in a cheap motel, completely broke. Then came the punchline. My dad paused, cleared his throat, and said, "We were wrong about you, son. We see that now. Chloe was the real monster. We need you to come help us. We're your family, and we have nowhere else to go." I sat in my truck in silence for a long time. 6 years ago, I would have given anything to hear them say they were wrong. But listening to him beg didn't bring me any satisfaction. It just felt hollow. They didn't miss me. They missed having a safety net. And they only realized my value because the daughter they worshipped left them ruined. I told my dad I was sorry they were going through that, gave him the number for a local legal aid clinic, and told him not to call me again. I hung up and blocked the number. Am I the asshole for leaving them to deal with the mess they